Good morning, my students. Our lesson today is the Reader, the Jungle Book, Chapter 1, Part 1. Part 2. Before starting Part 2, we have to review what happened in Part 1. In Part 1, we have the wolf family. They were Father Wolf, Mother Wolf, and the 4 wolf cubs. They were living in a cave. Father Wolf was about going out for food. Tabaki came and told him that Shahin came to the jungle to hunt. It's against the law of the jungle. And another thing, he was hunting a man cub. While they were talking, the man cub to the cave, and he went inside the cave, and he took his meal with the 4 cubs from the mother wolf. While they were speaking, Shahin came to the cave and he put his head into the mouth of the cave, and he was looking for the man cub. Father Wolf was very angry, and Mother Wolf shouted at him and said, "Go away, we will not give you the man cub." Now we are going to move to Part 2. Here we have a question to answer before starting. Why mustn't animals hunt man according to the law of the jungle? We said that Shahin came to hunt a man cub. So why mustn't he hunt a man cub? Yes. Because if they kill a man, other men will come with their guns, and everyone in the jungle will be in danger. Page 5 here, I want you to read page 5 and then continue the video. Here, the main text in page 5. Shahin wanted to take the man cub, but Father Wolf refused to give it to him. Shahin couldn't enter the cave as he was too big. He left and said that he would take the man cub one day. Mother Wolf decided to keep the man cub and called him Mowgli the Frog. When the 4 wolf cubs could run a little, Father Wolf took them and Mowgli to the meeting rock where the wolf pack met every month. Yes. Here in this page, as we said before, Father Wolf and Mother Wolf refused to give the man cub to Shahin. And Shahin went away and he shouted and he said, "One day I will take man cub. He belongs to me. I am the one who will kill him and eat him." Father Wolf said, "No, it belongs to us. It came to us, so it's our right to keep the man cub or to kill it." But Mother Wolf said, "I loved it. I loved him so much. He came to me. He was not scared. He came and he took his milk from me." So they decided to keep him. When the cubs were older, they took them to the meeting rock, where they met the leader of the wolves. And all the wolves know the young cubs so that they can run in the back. Okay? We have here some questions on that page. What did Shahin want from the Father Wolf? Yes, he wanted to take the man cub. Why couldn't Shahin enter the cave? Yeah, because the cave was so small and he was so big. What did Mother Wolf call the man cub? She called him Mowgli the Frog. Let's check our answers. Yes, the first one. He wanted to take the man cub. Why couldn't Shahin enter the cave? Because the mouth of the cave was too small and Shahin was too big. Number 3, what did Mother Wolf call the man cub? She called him Mowgli the Frog. Moving to this page, they met at the rock. Akela was the leader, as we said last time. Aquila, the leader of the wolf pack, looked at the wolf cubs, and when he saw Mowgli, he wanted two voices to speak for him. The voice of Baloo, a bear who taught the law of the jungle to the wolf cubs, and the president of Bagheera, a panther, persuaded the wolves to let Mowgli run with the cubs. Baloo would teach him the law of the jungle. Bagheera offered a newly killed fat cow to the wolves to let Mowgli live. Aquila decided to let him live, and they said that men are clever and that Mowgli would help them when he became older. Yeah. Aquila saw the cubs, and when it comes the turn to Mowgli, he looked at Mowgli and he said, we need two voices for him to let him live. Baloo, a lazy bear who teach the cubs the law of the jungle, said, let him live. I will teach him everything. They needed another one, but his mother and his father couldn't talk for him, so they needed another voice. Bagheera, the Black Panther, came. He couldn't give him a voice, but he gave the wolves another thing. He offered them a newly killed fat cow as a present if they let Mowgli run with the cubs. The hungry wolves said, let him live, and they let Mowgli live, and they ran to eat the fat cow. Aquila said, yes, we will let him live, because men are clever, and when he grew up, he would help us a lot. Here we have some questions. The first one, who was Baloo and what was his job? Baloo was a lazy bear, and his job is to teach the cubs the law of the jungle. What did Bagheera offer to let Mowgli live? Of course, he offered to give the wolves a newly killed fat cow. Number 3, what was Aquila's decision and why? Aquila decided to let Mowgli live because he is a man cub, and men are clever, and when he grows up, he can help them. Yeah, here the answers written. Who was Baloo and what was his job? A bear who taught the law of the jungle to the wolf cubs. What did Bagheera offer to let Mowgli live? Bagheera offered a newly killed fat cow to the pack to let Mowgli live. What was Aquila's decision and why? Aquila decided to let him live as he thought men are clever and that Mowgli would help them when he became older. This is the last part of the story. This is the last page. After 10 or 11 years, with the help of Baloo, Bagheera, and the father wolf, Mowgli could learn a lot of things. What did he learn? He learned everything about the jungle. He understood every sound in the trees, every song of the birds, every splash in the water. He learned to climb trees like a monkey, to swim in the rivers like a fish, and to hunt like any animal in the jungle. So after 10 years, Mowgli became a clever jungle boy. He learned everything about the jungle. He learned how to swim, how to climb, how to hunt. And that was the end of chapter 1. Let's go to the assessment. Yeah. Number 1. What did Mowgli learn? He learned everything about the jungle. He understood every sound in the trees, every song of the birds, every splash in the water. He learned to climb trees like a monkey, to swim in the rivers like a fish, and to hunt like any animal in the jungle. Number 2, where did the wolf pack meet every month? We know that they met at the meeting rock. Number 3, why did Akela let Mowgli live? We answered that before. Bagheera, why? Because Bagheera offered a newly killed fat cow to the pack to let Mowgli live. And Baloo spoke for Mowgli. But Akela decided to let him live, and he said that men are clever and that Mowgli would help them when he became older. We came to the end of our chapter 1. I want you to study the chapter well. I'm waiting to see you next time, inshallah. Goodbye.